So this is Keisagatami, okay? I love throwing the Koshiguruma, which I threw Carlson in an MMA fight twice with Koshiguruma. I threw Leo Vieira in Abu Dhabi with Koshiguruma, okay? And Leo's tough on his feet. He took down Mark Kerr, you know, in 2000 Abu Dhabi. And I got him twice with Koshiguruma. So I'll show it to you. Come on, get him.
Okay, give some space, guys.
You remember seeing it?
It's gonna hurt.
When I set it up, Koshiguruma, relax. No, it would be nice. Tie up. Right. All right, son, I'm gonna get that hand here. You tie with your hand like that? All right, I don't want that leg there. I gotta change it. I'm gonna step over here. I'm gonna hold this thing here. Now he's already thrown. As soon as this foot hits here, and you're already gaining number one off of Koshi. See where his elbow is? I come underneath, I heist my hip, I heist back, got it? 1, 2. You guys all know 3, but he turned his wrist, right? Doesn't matter, turn your wrist again. Grab the elbow, this goes down, this goes up. Oh, got it? So even though he turns his wrist, you still got this. 4, he tries to get his hands together. Just starts to slide this down like this. Bring that knee under there. Lock it to here. 5, catch the hand. Run it over. 6, 7, 8.
That was a pop, huh?
9, 10.
It never stops.
12, 13. Got it? You flow into triangles from there. You go from twisted chow to straight up arm bar to, it's called Valley Forge. You know how I got that name, right? Valley Forge.
I think I missed 11 or 12. Can you show that again?
Valley Forge. Remember Washington crossing the Delaware? You know? Keisagatami, when you're putting it on, this isn't proper. This is how everybody does it. You grab, you get your shoulder up into here. You turn out, and you say hello. Feel that pressure? You ever had that much pressure on you in a Keisa? No. My butt isn't on the floor. My weight, my ribs are on his ribs. This turns his trap off the center. This locks his shoulder into place. This is just a hold down. Isn't that a bitch of a hold down? It's a hold down.
Don't shoot at the toe.
Got it? So say hello. Not this way. Why this way? Longer lever. The longer the lever, the more weight we lift. Right? I need a fulcrum. Put the fulcrum on his shoulder. There it is. A lot of pressure. The trap has 2 heads to it. I only use one. On him, I only allow him to use one. You turn it on itself, you can't combine the muscle groups from both sides. You take it away from center. Got it? I throw somebody in a Koshiguruma, and normally I wouldn't get past 1. Get 10 in 1. Okay? 1. Ox jaw. Puts pressure on his shoulder. Okay, now I want to tighten it up. So I hip heist. What is hip heisting? It's break dancing. Break dancing. I want to break dance. And here I want to break dance. So I'm going to heist, block, heist back, tap. Got it? It's simple, right? No weight's on you. I want to take it easy because I put my butt on the floor. There's a lot of weight. How heavy do I feel? 200 pounds? Right? You know, the bigger as you feel this weight, oh shit, it feels like it's 200 pounds. Because you put the weight in one perfect spot. Now, how do you do that? There's 4 types of pressure in the world. focused thrusting pressure. Well, first, let's go to diffuse thrusting pressure. Let's go to science, just science. Diffuse thrusting pressure. My weight on, right? I put my weight on him, and I want him to get hot and push, right? So he gets tired, right? Then there's focused thrusting force. I put my weight on him with a point. It could be an elbow, right? It could be my chin. You see? Okay, focused thrusting pressure, right? Okay. Then there's diffused impact pressure. Diffused. You know, good shot is diffused impact pressure, right? Good shot, shoulder to the thigh, you know. Okay, and then there's focused impact pressure, punch, kick, elbow strike, knee strike. If you think about those 4 pressures and you think, how can I use these 4 pressures in my stand-up, in my jiu-jitsu, then you've got a better, you can't do it, you won't say, well, I'll do it this way because Bob said to do it this way. No, do it this way because this is the principle of science that brings this forward. It's the principle of science. Understand? So if I want to put a person under extreme amount of pressure, impact force, then I want to have a smaller tool, right? And use all my body weight and use third law, opposite and opposing forces law, and I use all the physics properties, then I'm going to do a lot better. Right? So when you're especially your purple belts, you're looking to some of you guys fighting anybody MMA? You all ball rolling or MMA? No?
All you guys are
You're doing MMA?
Okay.
You're thinking about it? Well, Tyson. Yeah, I remember Tyson.
Yeah, he did fight.
Where's he at?
Probably shining his belt.
He was awesome, man. He was on my ring too. Tyson was awesome. That was a tough division. That was a solid division. Who was that other guy that was pretty good with him? That final? Was it the final or the one before the final?
AJ.
Was it AJ? Yeah, it was AJ. Yeah, anyways, when you're thinking about MMA, you got to think about movement. Isaac Newton. How do I want to get him to walk into impact force? Not pushing my way in. What happens when you push your way in? You're setting yourself up. Do you want to really set yourself up? No. You want to let him set himself up. Now, MMA-wise, combat do is pretty much an MMA school. I mean, we do jiu-jitsu because it's fun. We do judo tournaments because it's fun. We do kickboxing because it's fun. But combat do, which is what I run, is the way of combat. That's what it is. And when I was in the Marine Corps, I was a combat instructor. How to kill someone. Because it was serious. It wasn't points and stuff. It was real fighting. And, when this thing started happening with Oregon, I was so excited. Oh, shit. This is right up my alley. And at one time, we had 3 champs in WBC. And we haven't gotten a champ in UFC. Shoney got kind of close, but he's got an ego problem, which takes it, you got to take your ego, throw it away. You want to be a champion, you got to get rid of the ego. If you have an ego, you're never going to be a champion. You got to have that thirst for knowledge like GSP's got. He has a thirst for knowledge. You ever train with him? Ever see him? He'll ask you many questions. Ask about what about this. No ego at all. He's gonna be a champion. If you have that thirst for knowledge, man, you can pick everybody's brain apart. Shit, he's a white belt. He might have something that works for him, and you guys might go, damn. He's got a good little thing he does. You all grab it. The school comes up like grass instead of a couple of weeds. You have the school come up like this. Got it? You got it. Okay, questions? No. Wait, is the class over? 8:30? Yeah. Okay.